Aloha. Good afternoon, everyone. It's Tuesday, January 13th, 2026. Happy New Year's, everyone. And the time is 2:32 p.m. I call the Committee on Housing, Homelessness, and Parks meeting to order. Welcome to our committee members, Committee Vice Chair Toba, Council members Cordero and Nishimoto. Councilmember Wire is excused. There are no other council members joining us, and pursuant to Hawaii Revised Statute Section 93-3.7, this meeting will be conducted as a remote meeting by an interactive conference technology with the following procedures in effect for the meeting. Members of the public will be allowed to provide oral testimony on all items on the agenda in two ways: in person in council chamber and remotely. Remote and in-person oral testimony will be allowed when each agenda item is taken up and is limited to 1 minute presentation on each item. As both English and Hawaiian are official languages of the state of Hawaii, pursuant to Article 15, Section 4 of the Hawaii State Constitution, HRS 1-13, members of the public may testify in either language. For oral testimonies offered in Olelo, Hawaii, additional time may be necessary and will be allowed for testifiers to provide an English translation of their testimony. All persons who have registered to testify in person will be called first. When your name is called, proceed to the testifier podium, state your name for the record. Persons who have not registered will be given an opportunity to testify following the registered testifiers. After in-person testimony has concluded, I will proceed to remote testimony via video, conference, or phone. When I call your name or the last three digits of your phone number, please unmute audio, press *6 when prompted. HRS Section 92-3.7 requires that all votes at remote meetings be conducted by roll call unless unanimous. Therefore, I will first call for objections, and if there are any, then I will call for a roll call vote. Written testimonies, including testifiers' address, email address, and phone number, will be available to the public as described on the posted agenda. As a courtesy, please turn off all cell phones for the duration of the meeting. Thank you. Welcome, Councilmember Wire. Agenda item number 1, Resolution 25-330, accepting a gift to the city valued at $3,274.51 from Bradley Nakamura of One Highback Traditional Bench, preparations of the grounds, building of forms, pouring of cement, bronze plaque with inscription to read, donated by the family of BJ and Brady Nakamura, to be placed at Pu'uloa Beach Park. Here with us today, we have Director Laura Thielen.
So on behalf of the Department of Parks and Recreation, Laura Thielen, Director of the department, we are very grateful for Bradley Nakamura and accept this lovely gift for the family of BJ and Brady Nakamura, Pu'uloa Beach Park. It's a wonderful family park out in the middle of a residential area, and it will be greatly appreciated and used.
Thank you so much, Director. Council members, any questions for the Director? Seeing none, there are no registered testifiers. Clerk, are there any non-registered in-person or online testifiers?
Chair, there are none.
Thank you so much. Members, we're in discussion. Seeing none, the Chair recommends that Resolution 25-330 be reported out for adoption. Any objections, reservations? Hearing none, so ordered. Agenda item number 2, Bill 66, CD1, amending the revised ordinances of Honolulu 2021, Section 40-8.7, relating to the City Register's exceptional trees. With us, we have Director Laura Thielen, Director of Department of Parks and Recreation.
Aloha, committee members. Laura Thielen on behalf of the Department of Parks and Recreation. I have to confess, when I first saw this bill, I was a little perplexed about what was happening, but when I dug into it, what I found out was that the Samanea saman monkey pod tree at one point was reclassified to be under the Albizia saman monkey pod tree, and the ordinance was amended to place all of those trees under that classification. However, the proponents of the Samanea saman monkey pod tree classification did not rest and continued to advocate to reclassify these monkey pod trees back under the proper genus, which is what this bill does. But it also adds 6 additional trees to the exceptional tree list, which we are delighted to have.
Thank you so much, Director. We're over here just trying to get it right, you know? When you classify trees, put them in the right category. So if you haven't been, council members, to any of the botanical gardens, the staff at Department of Parks and Recreation is so knowledgeable about every tree, every species, every name. I myself have learned so much. We have no testifiers registered in person or online. Clerks, are there any unregistered online or in-person testifiers?
Chair, there are none.
Thank you so much. Members, we're in discussion. Really? Nothing? Okay, perfect. The Chair recommends that Bill 66, 2025 CD1 be reported out for passage on third reading. Any objections? Any reservations? So ordered. Okay. Well, those are the items for today. Council members, mahalo everyone for being here today. There being no further business, this meeting is now adjourned.